What's up with you? You look terrified. What a chicken. Walk, walk, chicken. Here, chicken. You make me sick.
Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
A young master tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there? Escaped. Hold still. I need to apprehend you.
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go. It's my job. It's why I'm here. Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a void woken on your head at any time.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud.
No! No! Don't try anything. Do you hear? Undead. They overturned the cart. Dragged us out. They wanted to rip us apart. We beat them back. But they got Faray through the heart. Got me across the face. Landin went back to the fort to bring help. I have a job here. I might be injured, but I'm still a good guard. Now, hold still.
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
Nothing. Understand? Stay away. Please, don't make this any harder. You're dangerous. I need to keep you safe. I need to keep everyone else safe. Have you seen a void woken? Have you? They come in the night. They come by morning. They kill everyone. I've seen it. I won't let it happen again. Hold still. Please, please. Oh, come here.
some sort of magister weapon.
The bear cub looks at you, eyes filled with sadness. The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum.
The bear cub blinks, sniffles.
Like me, I guess. Only bigger. You seen her, mister?
Panic and sorrow fight for position on the cub's face. It fights hard not to cry.
Oh no. Oh no, not my mum. I'll go find her. Mum, I'm coming!
The grief-stricken cub hurries off.
Oh, well, hello there. Nice to meet you. How's your day been? Oh, it's been quite a day. One moment, my flesh was flaming with cursed fire. The next, a stranger came along and eased my pain. Now I'm just trying to get used to life as a pig. It's not so easy. I never did enjoy truffles. Well, I can trace it all back to Braccus Rex, of course. Many of us opposed his reign. Few dared to speak against him, though. A few of us wizards took the chance, though. We figured if we spread the word of his deeds, we might encourage enough people to come together, find a way to take him down. But we underestimated the cowardice of our comrades. All we succeeded in doing was being branded heretics and brought to Braccus Rex's court. The results were horrifying. A double curse, turned into pigs and set aflame for eternity. I like not being on fire, so I don't want to complain too much about the pig part. I'm not sure. I have prayed to Armadia, but she offers no answers. really? Oh, what wonderful news! If there's a shrine to Amadia there, I may return to my old self just yet. I'll head that way now. I hope to see you there.
Frozen ground in the middle of a swamp. What's going on? A winter dragon. What on earth is it doing chained up here?
Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar. Braided through thick iron wings, source-infused chains bind the dragon tightly. Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar.
Quakes from the impact knock you back.
My thighs. Oh.
The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his intense gaze upon you. Frozen tears glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber. But of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence?
The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach,
My gratitude for your efforts, friend, but of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. Ah. My fate, it seems, is not my own to call. My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand enthralled to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies. The witch Rebecca. I was in love with her once. For the smallest slight, really a trifle, she wielded a purging wand against me, enslaving me to her will. Now only my voice remains. She trekked far underground beneath a nearby tower, seeking ingredients for her vile potions. I can feel her dark heart beating within my own, even from here. I await her return, yet I would prefer to welcome death in the sight of her face again. Allow? I did not choose this. As I am quite sure, you did not choose any number of indignities in your own life. Least of all your presence on this hellish isle.
the dragon sniffs and rakes at the ground with one razor-sharp talon.
A thought cannot mend a soul. A prayer cannot heal what has been ruined. You talk to soothe yourself, not me. That you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny one, cat to your mouse. She consumed all my source with her purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could retrieve it for me, I could be free again. You would have my gratitude, and whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Nice to meet you. How's your day? Oh, it's been quite a day. One moment. Now I'm just trying to get used to life as a pig. It's not well, I can trace it all back to Brack. A few of us wizards took the chance, though, but we underestimated the cowardice of our... The results were horrifying. A double curse, turned into pigs, and set I'm afraid I've never pursued knowledge so dark. Braccus Rex's source talents were great, but some of his skills and devices were unfathomable. How he came by them. I've prayed to Armadia real hard, but I'm not sure it's done much good. Still, a wizard trapped in a pig's body. Any ideas? Oh, what a grand idea! I'll try that. What's the worst that could happen?
Be welcome to our sanctuary. May you find comfort here. Smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you? I sincerely believe you. Well, stranger, you may always make a home here. You are most welcome in this place.
The Seven what showed us.
I am Graciana, priestess of Armadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Braccus's vile swamps.
She pauses for a moment before answering.
We must always strive to help those who suffer. For many years I did not understand that simple truth. For many more, I have tried to right the wrongs of my past.
Despite the mask, you can feel her expression harden.
Time is a river, ever slipping by. It does no good to mourn what's gone before, only to appreciate where the current carries us. In this place I can worship the goddess Armadia and help those who come to me for aid. I live a good life. The person that I was is dead. Smoke and screams, echoes of death. It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he came, before Braccus. He is no more, thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Rivellion, although he still casts a shadow over this land. He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapons. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were brought here. Blessed were those who died quickly, or died at all. I have been here for many years. It has given me a lot of time to reflect on the past and learn from it. In truth, the torments of Braccus and of these magisters were not so different. Both purged source from this land. Indeed, the magisters have even taken Braccus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, And now those shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man. The fool ran into the swamps. He pestered me for aid against the shriekers, and when I finally told him of a cache of Braccus's soul-forged weapons, he rushed away to find it. A bold move, but ill-advised. Unless he returns with weapons enough, I fear none of these Seekers will leave this island with air in their lungs. We set off north, to the ruins of Braccus's source armory, but there is no way to know what he found there, even if he survived the swamps. Walk ever in Armadia's grace, child.
The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wisht, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wisht, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
No, we don't have the time. Gareth doesn't know what to do.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death.
Martha's axe looks serviceable. Martha's axe looks serviceable.
Please, Armada, bless and protect your humble servant. humble servant.
Most of this is scrap.
Please, Armadi, bless and protect your humble servant.
More junk.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two...
Welcome, Blessed One, to Armadia's sanctuary. Pray, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to? You seek the same information as Gareth. You stand in the peace of Armadia's love and search for more ways to kill. What creatures we are. I always felt safe in Armadia's presence. But now that the Voidwoken stalk the swamp, on this island, there lies an ancient armory, filled with soul-forged weapons, powerful enough to turn aside any shrieker. Yes, he pestered me for aid. When I finally told him about a cache of Braccus's soul-forged weapons hidden in the marsh. A bold move, but ill-advised. Unless he returns with weapons enough, he set off north, to the ruins of Braccus. Walk ever... Bless and protect your humble servant. Hello again, child. What brings you here?
She stops dead as you pull the jar out of your backpack. Her voice trembles as she speaks.
You entered the vault. You, please, give that to me. Give it to me now. It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me. No. Stop! Wait!
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Graciana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Braccus Rex. But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Braccus grew paranoid, angry, murderous.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death.
I tried not to see it. I told myself it was fine, that the stronger he became, the stronger I was. What stupid lies. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came, until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Braccus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
She starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't... I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The 7 watch o'er us, you're safe in bed.
The dwarf stands by a young woman. He seems intensely focused on her, whispering and singing softly in her ear. She's staring blankly into space.
Blood and bone.
Hush now, Leia. They'll not want Scarlet gets back.
The woman rubs her neck, raking her nails across her skin.
Smoke and screams. Echo.
Duggan stands over Leia, singing softly as she mutters.
There, lass. Don't you worry.